Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Maroney. I miss you guys so much. I wish I could be in the classroom with you, playing right along with you and learning together. But we're going to learn a little something today. First, I wanted to thank you for watching my bunny videos. Were you able to find Bun Bun in the pile of stuffies? Was it hard to find him? I know some people had a hard time. So hopefully you were able to find him. I will arrange something like that again, but in a different way. See if you can find him in a different set of stuffies arranged differently. We'll try that again. But for today, I'm going to talk to you about the word classify. Now, classify is something that you can do with any group of objects or animals or people even. To classify something is to arrange that group into smaller groups according to something that they have in common, so a trait that they share. So let me show you a couple examples. We're going to classify a pile of cut up pieces of sponge, and then the next thing we're going to classify is a pile of markers and pencils. And then we will talk about classifying animals according to what they eat. So first, let's go to the sponges and we will classify them together. Okay, boys and girls, here is a pile of sponges. Let's look at them. How could we classify them? How could we put them in smaller groups according to a trait that they share? So let's see, how about we classify them by their color? So I'm going to put all the orange in one pile, and then I'm going to put all the pink in one pile. And then I'm going to put all the purple in that pile, and then all the green. So there, we have just sorted or classified these pieces of sponge according to their color. Now, let's look at the next thing we're going to classify. Okay, so here is a pile of markers and pencils. Now watch me. I'm going to classify them. See if you can guess how I am classifying them. There. So what do you think? How did I classify them? This pile is all of the what? Markers. And this pile is all of the pencils. Good. Now, I am going to put them all back in the same group. And I'm going to see if I can trick you guys. I'm going to classify them again using a different trait that they might share. See if you can guess how I'm classifying them. There. What do you think? This pile, you know what? This is a little confusing. This color marker is very similar to these pencils here. So there, I kind of just gave it away. So this pile is all the yellow and orange. This pile is all the rest. So there's another way that you can classify a group of things. Good job, boys and girls. Okay, so let's talk about animals and what they eat. There's a group of animals called a herbivore. Herbivores only eat things that grow from the ground, like grass, leaves from trees, fruit, bark, things like that. So animals that are herbivores are cute little bunny rabbits, lambs and sheep. Some other animals might be cows, giraffes. Those are herbivores. They only eat things that grow from the ground. Grass, fruits, plants, leaves, things like that. The next way we could classify animals is by the animals that only eat meat. So chicken, there's a hamburger right there. Oh, there's a nice juicy steak. This picture right here is salmon. So that's a type of fish which is considered a meat when you're talking about what animals eat. So animals like lions and sharks and tigers, these types of animals only eat the meat. They are called a carnivore. So the herbivores only eat plants, grass, fruits, things that grow from the ground. And carnivores only eat meat. So think about these types of animals. I want you to think about the types of teeth this lion has, or this tiger and the shark. Are they super sharp teeth? And do they usually have a lot of them? Yes, so God made these types of animals to have super sharp teeth so that they can bite into the meat and pull it apart. Now, lambs, sheep, cows, and little bunny rabbits, what kind of teeth do they have? God made their teeth very small. They're still a little sharp if they were to get your finger, but compared to these guys, their teeth are very small and not as sharp. The last way we can classify animals and humans according to what they eat is called an omnivore. Now, omnivores actually eat both things. They eat meat and fish and plants and leaves. So like this bear right here. Bears are omnivores. They really like plants and berries, but they also eat meat too. How about you? Just like this little boy right here. How about you? Do you like to eat fruit and chicken? As well as maybe you like to eat fish? Yeah, so we could be called omnivores as well. How about dogs? Dogs love to eat meat, but they also really like to eat certain fruits and vegetables too, and it's really good for them too. So dogs and cats, humans, bears, we would classify ourselves as omnivores. Now, I will talk a little bit about how some humans are not omnivores. Some humans call themselves something different because they do not eat meat. But they are not an animal per se, so they don't necessarily call themselves herbivores. They call themselves something different. Now, I heard this week you are talking about the letter V. Can you make a letter V in the air with your finger? Can you make a capital letter V, a big V? And then a lowercase v with your finger? Yeah, good job. The letter V looks the same for capital and lowercase. It's just a little bigger or a little smaller. Now, this letter V word is called vegetarian. Oh, have you heard that word before? Yeah. So, vegetarians are people that eat eggs, vegetables like broccoli. They eat fruits like apples. They eat beans. This is a group of beans. They eat cheese. They might drink milk. They'll eat fruit like bananas, vegetables like peas. They'll have some bread and some carrots. They will eat pasta. But you know what vegetarians do not eat? Oh, what's that right there? That's a cow. They do not eat the meat from a cow. They also will not eat meat from a pig. Cows give us things like hamburgers and steaks. Pigs give us things like bacon and pork products. So a vegetarian is somebody that will eat all of these things, but no meat. Now, another V word that goes kind of along with a vegetarian is called a vegan. Now, people that are vegan are kind of similar to a vegetarian. They will eat vegetables, they will eat pasta and fruit and carrots and beans. But you know what? They feel that they don't eat any part of an animal. So they will not eat eggs, because where do eggs come from? What animal? Chickens, right? So they will not eat eggs. How about this bee down here? I don't know anybody who eats bees. Do you? But what do we get from bees? What's this down here? That's honey, right? Well, vegans will not even use honey because it comes from a bee. Let's see what else here. How about a cow? A cow gives us milk and cheese. Will they eat anything from a cow? No, so they will not eat the meat of a cow, and they will not eat the cheese or the milk from the cow. And here's some peas they would eat. Let's see up here. There's our pig, and they will not eat any part of the pig at all. No pork products at all, no bacon. So, some people classify themselves as vegan. So remember those two new vocabulary words that start with V: vegetarian and vegan. Vegetarian and vegan. All right, boys and girls, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something new today. I wanted to leave you with a little homework assignment, if it's okay with your mom or dad. I would love to see if you could classify something at your house. Let's think. If you go into your bedroom or your playroom or the basement or wherever your toys are, do you have a big pile of Legos or blocks or cars or maybe marbles? Anything like that you have a big group of. Can you sort it into smaller piles according to something that they share? Maybe put all the green together, all the blue together, or you could sort blocks according to their size, or Legos. You could put all the long pieces in one pile and all the short pieces in another. I would love to see a picture of something that you classified at your house. Ask your mom and dad for permission, but if they could send me a picture of that, I would love to see how hard you worked at classifying something at your house. And I just wanted to say bye. Bun Bun wanted to say bye. There he is. He's eating his hay. Do you remember the name of that hay? It's called Timothy hay. And he is just enjoying it and chomping it up. And remember what kind of eaters rabbits are? They're called herbivores because they only eat fruits, vegetables, leaves, grass and flowers, things like that. What kind of eater are you? What kind of eaters are in your family? For my family, we are all omnivores. We all love both meat and vegetables and fruits. So I'm curious too, what kind of eaters are in your family? Because all families are different, and that's okay. All right, until next time, bye.